Hey guys, Brig here, welcome back to Crafting Weekly, the episodes where I go and do my crafting for the week. Now we already did this a few days ago on two of my characters, but I have to do it on the other two, so I don't know if this is episode 4 or episode 4.5. I think we'll probably call it that, 4.5 instead of 5. And yeah, and I generally talk about the channel, how things are going, etc. So hope you guys are all good, and let's get rolling. First up, we're on my engineer and tailor, and yeah, as you can see, 421 cost with a 934k profit, which is ridiculous, but that is skewed massively by the snow goggles that someone has put up for like 100,000 gold or something like that. So interesting. We'll make those, see what happens, but either way we're making some good profits from everything. Obviously the imbued silkweave gear still selling well. Engineering relics, all that good stuff that always sells. A few of the toys and pets. So yeah, this guy always gets me some decent profits. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I wanted to say thanks to everyone for subbing. We just hit 10k, which is amazing. So thanks very much for that. Hopefully we keep on growing, and yeah, you should see some greater levels of content in terms of how good the actual content is, how often it's posted, and the kind of stuff that should be coming up on the channel. I'm kind of excited for, so do stay tuned. Let me know what you think of all the new stuff, and yeah, thanks again. In more exciting news, we have a new streaming schedule, so I'm going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from around 7 PM UK time, 8 PM Central European time, until later. I don't know how much later, we'll see. If my American audience kind of grows a bit on the stream, then we probably will stream quite late. At the moment I don't have much an American audience. I have a reasonable one, but not as much as my EU audience, so we'll have to see about that. Anyway, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 7 PM UK time, and then we'll try do one during the weekend as well. So either Friday, Saturday or Sunday, we'll do one then. I'll put a tweet / little video up about which day that's going to be. But yeah, Monday to Thursday I will be streaming, so that's all exciting. The annoying thing is, I think tailoring and engineering, especially when you account for the old world materials, both of which sell really well for these two professions, I reckon that's got the most, you know, like the longest crafting lists and the most different materials. So with both of them together on this guy, it's a bit annoying because it takes ages to buy everything up, and also fills up my inventory really quick, so I might have to have sort of 2 shots at this rather than 1. But yeah, it's a bit annoying, but I'm not changing again. I've already changed up the professions I've got on each character, so I'm definitely not doing that again. But we're almost done, I think. Some things obviously just aren't on the auction house. That's how it works. I've set up my shopping operations now though, so I'm going to start buying things up pretty regularly when they're cheap, and then sending them over. That's the one thing I need to work on with my gold making, is I usually just press ignore alts. Like I don't even trade even if I have the mats on another one of my characters, I don't bother sending them over. I'm too lazy. So that's definitely something I need to work on really. It's just getting the right materials on cheap and then sending them over here. That's kind of what I need to start doing. So yeah, I'll probably make a video about my shopping operations as well. I also updated the paste bin, guys, so if you want my shopping operations, and if you want my new battle pet group, thanks to Wura, who helped me perfect my battle pet group of level 0s. So that's really cool. If you just want the very basic battle pet group, which will undercut any pet and ignore price, ignore rarity and ignore levels, then definitely go and check that out. These Corium power cores sell really well. I mean, they're good for just being a mat in itself, but you can also just sell them on the auction house. Make some serious profits with them, which is always good. I forgot how well they sell. They never used to sell like this, that's for sure. Primal Fire, I suppose, is always going up in price, or Steady State the same. Corium bars definitely go up in price. We're crafting every day. We're not crafting every day, 'cause I'm too lazy. I do need to start crafting more often, to be fair. The other option is just to make loads and loads of everything. But I mean, already my bags are so full. If I was to make double or triple of everything, then we're going to be even more trouble. Real quickly, guys, just on my bank alt, check out my Waking Horror Spolders, 266,000 gold. 266,000, so that was a nice little drop I got in the raid yesterday. 940. It sold overnight. I probably maybe should have put it up for like 360. Maybe 260 was too low. But I don't know, I thought 940 and it's not much above mythic. And there were other similar priced items and the stats weren't amazing. So I thought 260 for a quick sale would be good, but you're right, I probably could have posted it for higher. Oh well. Couple of cheeky old toys always sell reasonably well. Mole E. I mean, Mole E is now a toy, so I guess that's why it sells well, but still you can only use it for engineers, but I think you can still learn it as a toy even if you're not an engineer, so I guess again that's why it sells. I actually forgot I could be in Dalaran because I'm an engineer. I've got the auction house here. I forgot about that one stupidly. Make my last few engineering toys. You can't always make all of the things you craft with, obviously. There might not be some in the auction house, or the stuff in the auction house might be too expensive. Anything like that. There we go, I'll send off my engineering stuff. Takes its time, there we go. Now let us move on to the tailoring. And we need to go buy the tailoring vendor stuff. Where are you? Thanks to everyone who told me to download the scraps add-on, by the way. It's really cool. The only annoying thing is, I'll show you. Look, it you can't really see, but it like goes over TSM vendoring. You see TSM vendoring looks weird. It's because the scraps add-on like goes over it. I don't know if there's a way you can move that. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm not too bothered because it's very useful. We can buy some vendor items. There we go. Is that all? Yep, that is all. Very nice. This transmog gear for tailoring sells so well, so I'm always having to make loads of it. But you have to do a lot of intermediate crafting, because look, frostweave cloth is 30 silver, so 5 is like 1 gold 50, so it costs 1.5 gold to make a bottle of frostweave, and they're on the auction house for 60 gold, which is a bit of a joke. And then the imbued frostweave is just 2 of those and an infinite dust, and the imbued frostweave is on for loads as well, whereas look, the crafting cost is 15 gold according to my TSM. So yeah, basically I do have to do a bit of intermediate crafting, but it's always worth it in the end. Alright, let's get some tailoring going. A lot of nice transmogs, even making the flying carpet mount to sell, so we'll see how that goes. They do sell. Those mount collectors can't be bothered to make it. Prefer to just buy it on their tailor, so it's definitely worth it. But yeah guys, what have you been making recently? What's been your big sellers? That's what I want to know. And I'll try it out, see how it's going, and maybe make a video about it. Give you credit, of course. I always want to know what interesting things are selling well at the moment. Has there been like some random video on YouTube that's got a load of views and someone was showing off this cool like frozen transmog ready for Christmas, and it has some glacial slippers in, and now the glacial slippers are selling for loads. Or something like the secret mount when the, what was the mask? That mask that was selling for loads because of the secret mount. That's the kind of thing I want to know about. I'm always looking on the WoW Economy subreddit, in the Discord, on MMO Champion, trying to work out the next big trend. Because if you can get on those trends early, you can make an absolute killing. So definitely keep a lookout, guys. See what you can come up with. Don't forget shirts, guys, as well. Shirts are always selling good. People want to get to their 100. Sure, I don't think it is 100, but there's those achievements for collecting a certain number of shirts, and they're generally harder than the other achievements to collect 100 of breastplates, 100 legs, etc. The shirt one is pretty difficult. Well, it's not difficult, but it's more difficult than the others, so people are still trying to get that on occasion, add to their shirt collection. So you want to be providing as much as you can, especially if you have one of the rare shirt recipes like the rich purple silk shirt, all that good stuff. But yeah, and you can also go to that shirt vendor. Who's the person who sells the shirts in the Caverns of Time dungeon? I've forgotten. Oh, my inventory's full. But yeah, they still sell well as well. When the transmog wardrobe first came out in the patch before Legion, I spent ages just going around buying vendor shirts and then selling them on the auction house. I made so much gold just selling those things on the auction house. It's quite funny. Last little tip, never buy imbued silkweed from the auction house. It's usually a rip-off. For example, each imbued silkweed is 29 gold at the moment. And to make one, you just need 0.3 of an Arcanar and 1 of a Shaldori, so that's 4 gold, and whatever 0.3 of an Arcanar is, like 3 gold. So it costs like 8 gold to make, and they sell in the auction house for 30 gold. So to be honest, I could have just worked that out. Look, my TSM crafting worked it out for me. Stupid me. Anyway, yeah, so 10 gold to craft and 30 gold in the auction house. Definitely worth just investing a tiny bit of time making them yourself. It does make them in stacks of 10 at once, so it could be worse. It doesn't take as long as the Demon Steel bars, that's for sure. Just realised these videos are going to be super long. I haven't even done my second character yet. I think we might have to just do one character per video. Like the Daily Preach, where he does his commentary on a Mythic Plus and talks about random stuff and talks about what he's doing, etc. I could do the same kind of thing, but it would just be me doing my crafting on that character, 2 professions, talking about what I'm doing, talking about the channel, talking about what profession gold making stuff's working at the moment and what isn't. But then that would be 4 videos a week on that, which would be a bit excessive, so I might only record a couple of them. But who knows, would you guys want to see something like that? The Daily Break? I wouldn't call it that, don't worry. But something like that maybe. Don't know if you guys would be interested in that. I know a lot of you like this sort of video where I just kind of do my thing. You get to see what I'm making and I just talk over it. So we'll see. Yeah, please comment on the video if you want to see something like that. I'd definitely be interested. Like I say, it would have to be only 1 character per video. I don't know if we could make it 4 videos a week. Like I say, I think that's excessive, but please do comment and tell me what you think would be a good idea. In the meantime, check this out. We just got an all crit imbued silkweave slippers, all crit, which is awesome. That's going to sell for a lot. They usually sell for like 2,000, 5,000. This could sell for like 10,000, so I reckon we'll put that up, see what happens. Some people might hate me for this, but I kind of do like the Legion crafting and how you can get random stats and sometimes just one massive bunch of stat, which is really expensive selling. I don't know, it's very annoying for TSM because TSM has a hard enough time calculating the peerless versus the harmonious, and then for it to calculate like the actual stats itself, I don't think it can do that. So I'm pretty sure it can't do that, in fact. So yeah, but anyway, we'll have to see. Oh look, I've run out of Blood of Sargeras. Great. Always do this. I was even doing Blood of Sargeras World Quest the other day. Don't know what happened. Are there any more up? Probably not. Nope, that's it. Well, whatever. We've made a pretty decent amount of stuff. I'm pretty pleased with today's efforts. So yeah, I think I'll go and do my Alchemist and Leatherworker tomorrow or the next day. Like I say, if you guys want me to upload quite a few of these, then let me know, because I easily can. I need to do it anyway, and it's not very exciting, so if I can do a video at the same time, then that's awesome. So yeah, do let me know about that. I really need to do my Alchemist because I ran out of Vial of the Sands. They've been selling so well, so I need to get a few more of those on the auction house. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a comment what you think about my daily Breg or Breg crafting daily series. I really don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya.